Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS in.form. We are on the go this week. We have some renovations happening in our studios, so we are in a different location, but with someone very familiar, Kathy Bachman from the Dubois County Museum. She is the public relations and board member for the museum, so welcome again.
Thank you.
We are, like I said, we're in a different location, but not much has changed, and we're still here to talk about the museum. So how has the museum been doing, Kathy?
Well, actually, a new month rolls around and we have a lot of things planned for the month of February, so I wanted to share that with you. We also had, I feel like I have a hair in my face here. We also had a very good year, and I wanted to share some stats with everyone on the museum. February then rolls in, and a very popular man lately is this Craig Burnt.
Yeah.
He wrote a book called The Ferdinand Railroad, and it actually has more to the name for Ferdinand Railroad and let me see, its predecessor and successors.
Yeah.
And he will be at the museum on the first Saturday of the month, which is February 4th at 10:30, and he is going to read some of his book on the Ferdinand Railroad, which was only like 6.5 miles long. It went from Ferdinand to Huntingburg, but it was very important because it took the students to Huntingburg High School, took them to places in Huntingburg and back home again. So it was a very important little railroad. So he's going to be talking about it, and also some people from Ferdinand are coming in with some memorabilia of the railroad, so he's going to share that. It seems like our Saturdays are busy in February. We have story time then on the 11th, the next Saturday at 10:30, and we also have on the 18th, we have Dana from Department of Natural Resources, and she's coming in and she's going to have the science of snow and the water cycle. And believe it or not, it was snowed out last year.
Oh my goodness, of course.
So let's see what happens. Somebody told me the old wise tale that if it snows on a certain date, it's going to snow that many times, and it snowed on November 12th. So we're going to see if we get 12 snows. So we have the Saturdays busy in February, and we really do appreciate people stopping in. We have also a tour that we give to the second graders from Ireland on Lincoln. So that will be coming up February 10th. And we have play day with moms and preschoolers on the 15th. As part of things I do for the museum, I prepare a flyer for upcoming events.
This is the cutest flyer, by the way.
Yeah.
I am loving this.
The
this
teacher
Valentine's.
and me comes out. And then I also prepare a monthly newsletter, and that's coming out to our membership. We just had a very, very fun membership dinner that happened on the 26th of January with Colson Montgomery on hand.
Yeah.
And I was very impressed with the young man and wish him well and all he does with his baseball career. He presented a bat that he used to hit his first home run, and I thought he said he hit a grand slam, but I wasn't sure, and I didn't go back and ask him. And then he did get on base like 50 straight times,
Wow.
50 straight games he was on base. So I thought, wow, not too many people can say that.
Yeah.
We at the museum compile at the end of the year several information that we share with our membership. And so in 2022, we got to put my glasses back down. We had recorded 9,800 visitors coming in, which it feels like we're coming back, because during the COVID years, we went all the way down to 3,000 visitors into 2020. So we have gradually moved back up. It really helps then too that are able to do programs and things with all this support that people are giving us with their memberships and donations. We also have a group of people that come in and walk.
Yes,
And
you're indoor walkers for the winter season.
Right, and I find myself doing it too, because if it's rainy outside, I have somewhere to walk, and it's a little bit different. You can view all the exhibits as you walk, and so those people come in fairly often. It's about a sixth of a mile all the way around our museum. We had in 2022, we had about 133 volunteers that came in at different times during the year that help us out.
It's fantastic.
So we're really blessed with help. We always need, someone might say, okay, I would like to step down for a while. So we're always in need of volunteers. So if anybody would like to volunteer, they can contact me at the museum. And then our collections has risen to 57,000. We started in 2019 with 44,000. So we have risen 13,000 since then. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
so
great.
We have about 10% on display. And that, you think, nah, or 20%, that makes sense. So it's a lot on display. So you think, how big is our storage? But we have a lot of storage, so that's good.
That's never a bad thing.
No, storage is good. Storage is good. And so upcoming in March, I want to put a plug in for this. Yeah. We are going to have a quilt exhibit.
Yes.
And it's called A Stitch in Time, and it's going to be sewing and stitchery on exhibit. So they're gearing up for that. That's going to open in March.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully we'll have a lot of visitors for that. We had nice numbers to come out and see our Christmas trees. So
yes.
We're hoping then that the quilt exhibit interests some people to come out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I know that whenever you told us about all of the Christmas tree decorating and all that stuff, you had such great turnout. Yeah. And I think, again, with the cold weather right now, it's kind of hard to get outside and be as active. So just, visit the museum. Yeah. It's only a small fee. You get to fill your eyes full of things, maybe learn a thing or two. Yeah. And I mean, quilts aren't something you see around every day unless you collect them yourself at home. So it's it would definitely be an interesting opportunity, and maybe it would spark somebody's interest in creating quilts. So
our hours are Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 2, and on weekends we are open from 10 to 4 on Saturday and 1 to 4 on Sunday, and we are closed on Mondays.
Yeah, very exciting. And you you guys do a great job of posting on your website as well as on Facebook with events, right?
Right, we are on Facebook, and Mike Verkamp does our Twitter page. Oh. We even have Twitter. We don't get into what's happening with Twitter world, but we don't post on Twitter.
No, but just sending a little reminder in every little spot definitely helps people.
It does. And I'd like to also thank one lady that's on Facebook a lot, and she came out with our summer lecture series, and that was Dot Lewis. And she does a lot of posting on Facebook. So check in with her sites. She has History of Jasper. So that's in Jasper and Dubois County, I believe she has. So
very interesting. I mean, if the social media in itself, I think people take for granted. It can be very tricky to kind of get the word out there properly. So having someone like that's really a treasure to have. And she's got her own websites and whatnot. That adds to the interest.
She has several groups. She does. So I manage several groups, but it's mainly the museum, myself, and Historical Society. So, so we invite people to come out to the museum and check us out.
Well, Kathy, thank you so much for sitting down with us. Hopefully next time you're here, we'll be in our brand new set. So Thank you so much for watching at home. Again, the Dubois County Museum is open if you just need something to do with your kiddos, or if you're looking to shed a few calories while also learning something. So make sure to check in on their website and their Facebook for all of the details and more as they become available. So thank you so much for watching again. This has been 18 WJTS in.form. We are local people watching local people.